everyone! That's right, it's my graduation. Hello, David the chicken. It's my graduation. I'm gonna send some pics. Although I did some Instagram stories. I s- yeah, I uploaded some stories on my Instagram. I hung out with my friends today. Today was my graduation, but tomorrow I'm going back to work, which is I'm not really excited about. But well, I'm not gonna think about it for now. And well, what do I do today? There's a lot of things to do, or not much things to do. Work. Yeah, imagine working. Yikes, big yikes, man. I don't like work. How dreadful. Terrifying indeed. Alright. What do you. I haven't have anything planned today. Congrats on graduation. Thank you. I have my graduation hat here. I'm gonna wear my graduation hat. Hold on. Hello, An Ushiro. Full stop office. Honglu changed his account. He broke his account here. What? Yeah, I did cut my hair. I cut my hair short. It's just way shorter now. Dang, dang, dang. Looks so silly with this hat, man. It's so like, it's tight. Tonic Shell, congrats. Thank you, Tonic Shell. Thank you. I'm gonna sing our university anthem. Looks nice. Thank you. I finally have my degree. I finally have my diploma. Uh, after the graduation, I went out with my friends, and then I like I just went home and sleep. I fell asleep. Nice. Bachelor of Science of Nemu Arts. Nemuri Arts. Wait. Hmm. Ta-da. So I'm going to do some. I finished school. Yeah, I'm finished school. Finally. Hold on. My hair is so like for some reason my hair is so. Wait, what? So messy. Why is my hair so messy? Let me comb my hair real quick. I finished college. It's time to now that I've finished college, I think I can like focus more on my hobbies now. My hobbies, my work maybe. I plan to change jobs in the future. I don't really, I'm quite, I don't really like my current job anymore, and I'm looking for somewhere that pays higher. I need a higher salary to support my family. I'm raising my family, guys. Can you believe it? I'm not even, I don't even have a child. I'm not even married, and I'm already supporting my family. That's the typical Filipino household. If you're if you are a successful child, you are obligated to be of use to the family, for the family. I guess that's also the case in other Southeast Asian um nations. I think maybe good luck on that. Thank you, David. But well, um, you're also graduating. Nice. Good luck on that dash time. Also, I I should build. I should be ready for career change. A change in jobs. I have to do a lot of projects, perhaps. This me yapping about my future. And I honestly don't really know what's going to happen in the future, but we'll be ready. I'm ready. Hold on, let me turn off DVR. You had career orientation. Do you have any plans on your career? I'm going to. We're gonna look for things supporting the family. I see it, and it's the same story even in other parts of the world. The pizza origin nation. The pizza origin. Do you guys have the chocolate marshmallow pizza? The one that I ate after graduation. Hi, Pokix. Thank you. This is going to be a short stream, I think. Since all I'm doing here is just talking about me graduating. No, graduation sounds ominous if um, you know, I'm a little glad I'm not a VTuber. It's saying that you're graduating and you're VTuber is probably um not really the best thing to listen to. Just got 50% of Italy with that sentence? Come on, man. Have you seen my YouTube shorts? I'm gonna show you the chocolate marshmallow pizza. I'll save you the trouble of having to um look for my YouTube. Here. Chocolate and marshmallow pizza. Chocolate and marshmallow pizza with tomato, ketchup, and hot sauce. Yeah, I put tomato, ketchup, and hot sauce on my chocolate and marshmallow pizza. Oh my god, speak, it's really good. Very nice. Gay history?
And the nobleman you just slept with is standing over you with a machete. Not to kill you. Worse, he's cutting off his own sleeve.
Why?
The expensive silk one you fell asleep on. Because waking you up would be rude. And apparently ruining fabric worth a month's salary is the ancient Chinese equivalent of changing your relationship status to it's complicated.
Hell yeah, we got gay stuff in
Congratulations,
history.
you've just been given the cut sleeve, the most romantic gesture that also
The cut
doubles as a
sleeve.
massive target on your back. Because now the game begins. The very specific, very dangerous game of how do you go from sweeping hallways to wearing silk without every servant in the palace connecting the dots and getting you tortured to death with vegetables. Yes, vegetables. Forcibly, until you die.
What?
That's the price of moving too fast, of disappearing at night without explanation. So you play it slow, you keep sweeping, you keep bowing. You just happen to be sweeping closer to the important meetings. Your clothes improve one thread at a time, like you're a video game character grinding for better armor. Because if anyone puts it together too soon, if the rumor reaches the wrong eunuch, the wrong official, the wrong jealous concubine, you're done. And done doesn't mean fired. It means arrested, humiliated, and subjected to the kind of death that makes you wish they'd just gone with beheading. But that's only if you're the low status one. If you're the emperor, if you're the nobleman, you can have tea.
You can be gay. You can be tea house boys.
Companions, private garden tutors, whatever you want. No one questions
Oh my.
you. Until the Qing dynasty decides passion has a price. 1 month in prison, 100 lashes with a bamboo cane. But at least you're not in the Aztec Empire.
How did you go from marshmallow pizza to this? I don't know. It got to my recommendation. What happened to the graduation stream? Okay, let's search for graduation. Let's go!
Saburova, Joshua M. Quiza,
Valerie Marie Colangelo,
Aaliyah Artemis Henriquez,
Evian Alexander Hernandez, Austin Jacob Noah, Mason Evan Van, Brian Lizarazo, Samaya Elizabeth Lewis.
We have the same
Dimitri
graduation.
Edward M.
Graduation
Puello,
date.
Starasia
January
S. Williams,
13th.
Maggie Ellen Alder, Cindy Matias, Cookie Howard, Noor Shalash, Nicole Rosalie Candioti Bustamante,
Well, damn. That's
Hector
nice.
Kaushal Rana,
Ariana A. Johnson,
Dalen M. Marrero, Dylan Christopher Corey, Jordan Yanka, Matthew Kyle Frobacillo,
Ceremonia de graduación. Huh? How do you read
Nicola
this?
Percantino.
Alan Rocco Williamson, Afsar Ahmed Sadi,
This is a school you
Daryl
applied
E.
for?
Asensio, Brandon Jordan Banks,
Nice. How is it?
Kenneth Tavares,
Did you get
Xavier
accepted?
Allen Daly, Nicole Riley Dans, Autumn J.
No, that was not my school. I think that's in the US. I don't live in the US. Yeah, I'm in the Philippines. That wasn't my school. Finding God? Can you find God? You rejected the school! Heck yeah! That's so Sigma, my friend. The school does not reject you. You reject the school. I believe in you, Poker. You're so cool. Why can I hear myself on my other device? You know some people who went there? How is it? How is it for them? Is it a good school? You guys think I should get a master's degree or not? Probably not, right? It's better to find a good job already. I think I'm gonna like go into game development. I wanna be a game developer. Yeah, poker's in the US. They say it is like ranked #1 New Jersey. Oh my god, Pokers, you're doxing yourself. So you live in New Jersey. Let's go. Let us find. Oh wait, I don't wanna open Google Maps while my um while my Google account is active. Is logged in. I mean. Alright, guys. We are currently in La Mancha. I know, Evergreen, Alabama. New Jersey, USA. Philippines! No, it's Philadelphia. Philadelphia. That's a lot of roads. I'm gonna dox you, Poker. I'm gonna be the new Rainbow. You're gonna send a picture of your I don't know the floor that you're the chair that you're sitting in. I'm gonna find your exact location. I'm gonna find your house in like in a split second. All a bang. Drake West Construction LLC. I'm visiting your hometown. I'm visiting your town, Pokers. Look, Grumpy's Tavern. Oh my god, tavern. You know, in some video games, in some anime, they go to taverns to collect information. I'm gonna go here and read some rumors about a guy named Pokers. You frequented Alabang a lot. I'm gonna find out where you got your car broken into and roommate stabbed. What? You stabbed your roommate? Why? That is illegal. Just a little prank. Am I right, Pokers? Just we do a little trolling. Dickinson! Let's go to Dickinson. Dickinson Narrows. Imagine being narrow. Hello there, boy. Did you pee? Good boy. Hajime, umomusume. Hello! Man, these guys look American. These guys look like the foreigners in my country. Look, he looks like the foreigner in my country. This is where I belong. Trash recycling. What's going on in the stream? Just hanging out, just chatting, just having fun. You know, there's not much to do. We just chat and do random things. Coat and shorts absolute combo. Yeah, I'm trying to dox Pokers. I'm now here. Does this place look familiar to you? Does this blue car look familiar? Oh my god, look at these boxes. So cool. Reserved parking. Can you guys park like what do you call this again? Parallel parking? Do you guys know how to do parallel parkings? Like this one. Can you park your car here? Do you know how to? You do not live in Philadelphia. Alright, we got one clue. Not Philadelphia. Let's go to Cinnamon! Maple Shade! Let's go to Maple Shade. Alright, whoa! This place looks cool. Congrats on graduating. Oh, thank you, Shiraz. What about you, What about you guys? Anyone who's still in college? When are you guys graduating? I'm in Walnut Avenue. Walnut. You graduate a second time? Why do you graduate twice? Twice the graduation. Ooh, look at this. Your roads are so pretty, man. Look at you have such pretty grass and roads. It's so different from here. It looks so nice in here. Wow. What place is this? Is this like a school or you'll be graduating in March? Oh, you got 2 degrees, Pokix? That's cool. Haha, so you live in here. This is where you go to school in. You'll be graduating in March. That's in like 2 months. Alright. I'll keep that in mind. Next week, oh, it's already January 14. Next month, exactly next month, it's going to be Valentine's. Do you guys have any plans this Valentine's? Dickinsu. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna reveal to you guys where I go to school. You know, Binaliw landfill incident. Incident. What happened here? I hope no one's affected. Then go to the fentanyl parts. Fentanyl parts? Oh, seriously? Where are the fentanyl parts? Can you tell me? Can you tell me where I can where I can look for fent? Ohio. Where is it? New Jersey, somewhere, right? It was here, right? Huh? Eh? Frederick Fitzgerald Fazbear. Eh? Where is it? Indiana. Albuquerque. Oh, this is where. This is the Breaking Bad. This is Breaking Bad. Kensington. Let's go. What do we have here? There's the West Kensington and the East Kensington. Oh yeah, let's buy some fent. Ooh, let's go so some alleyway. Okay. Does this guy sell fent? Do you sell fent? Is that That looks like sparkle. But I'm not sure if there's sparkle in the US. Do you guys have this in the US? Sparkle? I know not this. Oh. Huh? Does it look like that? What? That does not look like the sparkle that I know. Whatever. You got sparkling water. You wanna go to America? America, yeah. Oh, look at that. There. Did you see that? Oh, where? Oh, huh? You're watching the stream 3 minutes late. Happens to the best of us, buddy. Ah! Oh no! I've been subsumed by the darkness. What are they wearing? Hello, guys. Are they like nuns from a church? Let's go, Fent. This is the first you've ever seen Kensington. You, dude, this is already clean in my standards. This is hella clean. Washing machines, nice. We got a line up here. Ooh, what is this? Marie's closet. I hope I hope she comes out of the closet um sometime soon. It's familiar. Hey boy, what you doing there? Why am I so why is it so laggy? Fire hydrant! You know, we don't really have I don't really have to see these things in my country. I don't really fire hydrants are quite rare. I don't think I've ever seen one actually. Oh my god, this guy's camouflaging. Nice camouflage, buddy. They're censoring all the fan. He's wearing the Italy flag. Is this Italy? Do you guys think this is Italy? Wait, that's Mexican? Oh, sorry. I'm not very knowledgeable with countries. No parking anytime. Would you guys live here? It's very clean. 2,000 USD? Oh, damn. That's expensive to me. St. Gerard Majolial Parish. Alright, it's time to dox myself. Where's this? Alright. Colonnade. Feel like one of the bigger cities in the US. Cheaper to live in. By train. You guys have trains? We don't have trains. I've never been to a train. Colombia Photo Center. Oh my god, we have Colombia in here. Cebu, Colombia. This is where I get injected. Look guys, we got Jollibee here. Look. This is so cool. We got Jollibee here, and then when you go here, there's another Jollibee in here, and then when you go here, there's another Jollibee in here. There's also, where is the place in the show? You visited Cebu when you were 8. How was it? And then think Princess Bazaar. I never really go here. Oh look, Jollibee. We got another Jollibee. And there's Jollibee here. And I think there's also one in here. Ta-dang! Another Jollibee. Jollibee! I'm surprised you thought good public transport would be Americans? America's biggest cities. But you guys have trains, right? Trains makes it easier. Trains make it easier to commute, right? Oh look, another Jollibee. Wow! I just jumped to another place and there's Jollibee. There's Jollibee here. There's also Jollibee in here. Though it's a mall, so it's maybe it's cheating. Jollibee! And then I think there's also one. There's Jollibee in here. Then if you walk a bit, think there's another one here. Oh, never mind. Was I wrong? Was I mistaken? Or did they change the place? I think they changed the place. Oh, here. There's another Jollibee here. Ta-dang. There's another Jollibee in here. And then if you walk a bit once more to around here, ta-dang! There's also Jollibee here. Ta-dang! And then another Jollibee here. Ta-dang! Yeah, I'm hunting for Jollibees. There's a lot of Jollibee. Oh! Look! I thought it's Jollibee. Just Arby. Just Anita's. Anita Maxwin. I think there's also one in here. Jollibee! Archibona Jollibee Annex. Yeah. There's, I don't know, there's just a lot. For some reason, in every single mall, there's always Jollibee. I mean, it's to be expected, right? It's a mall. Oh my god, I've never been inside this place. Oh my god, never been inside this place. Oh my god, look at this, guys. It looks so cool. I've never been here. Hello there. Hello there, person. Hello there, carrier. Number one Jollibee. Dude, this is just Cebu. Imagine in other countries like Manila. I mean, not countries, cities. Imagine other cities. Let me search actually. How many Jollibee? In 2023, there's around 1,000. Let's walk around. Bro, New York City subway is insane. The amount of videos you saw, the NH things that occurs, the place innumerable. Nice. Opera. It says opera. Opera Gangnam Style. We There's a Jollibee near you. Have you tried it? I don't think there's any Jollibees in here. This is like the neighborhood. They're usually in like cities. But I'd be freaking out if there was. Another thing that's do you guys have 7-Eleven like the convenience store, a sidewalk? This is a sidewalk. This one. Oh, where did the sidewalk go? Eh? Oh yeah, this sidewalk. And then the sidewalk disappeared. A bet store permanently closed. Why? I think um I'm gonna stop if I either see a Jollibee or a 7-Eleven. Hey, I found a 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven. Acacia Steakhouse. Ooh, Acacia Steakhouse. Wait, my CEO suggested going here one time. He said that this place is good. I should I should try it maybe sometime. There's 7-Eleven in the US feels more sketch and there are better options to relive. I see. Oh, is Jollibee expensive in other countries? It's very cheap in here. Like really cheap. I mean, cheaper at least compared to other fast food restaurants. Inflation. McDonald's! Alright, this is where we held our graduation ceremony. This is where we were earlier in our graduation ceremony. And okay, I can say it now. This is where this is my school. It's called University of Cebu. Look at that. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Yeah, now I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna sing our hymn. Where do I look for it? Let's go, let's sing! This is our hymn. Despair, Visayan Isles, these azure blue skies, stand you see our beloved. Hold on, you guys can't see it. Okay, let's do that again. Let's do that again. Let's do it again. A 2-piece chicken J combo is $12. That's expensive. What the hell? Visayan eyes, we desire blue skies. Stand you see our beloved, lofty in all her glory, spark of wisdom, hope, and joy, always kindling in our hearts, the precious name, the glorious face, who shine through all eternity. Thy name shall never be our guide, thy light, our inspiration. Keep up the light, the glowing bright, to the portals, dear alma mater. Praises be to thee. What was that? Hell yeah! This looks awesome! Show us the way, faithful and true. We will always need to be our alma mater. Yeah, you have to memorize the song for the clearance singing, but I did not memorize it because I'm cool. I was able to sign my clearance without having to memorize our hymn. You're an activation moment. No freaking way, what Nightcore, Mandarin, Charlie Kirk, Billy Billy, Liquid's Fury. Welcome back, Raynox628. This is awesome. Let's go! Woo! This is awesome, chat! I have seen this already. Epstein versus Diddy? Yakuza OST? Oh my god, I'm pulling mythical pulls here. What is this? What's with my recommendations? What is happening here? These are all peak. I can't handle this much peak. And all the next songs are Millie. Yeah, my recommendations AI Jesus will spread to you. You're welcome. Oh yeah. This is the AI slop of all time. Look at the freaking thumbnail, man. I got tears running down my inner thigh. Yeah, I gotta watch this.
please give us your name?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Now this is what the music industry is all about.
Sergio's going crazy.
I love this game!
No way.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the year 2026. With the start of the new year, it's brought upon us what possibly could be the biggest debate in the universe.
Utah?
Two
Who's
men.
Utah?
Compared to each other so much, has got everyone thinking one question. Today,
Who is the
I,
strongest?
Pokeshek, will be settling this debate once and for all. Who is the strongest pedophile?
Who is the strongest
On one side
pedophile?
is Jeffrey Epstein, a man with many connections, his own private island, and stories of sex trafficking and mystery. And on the other is Sean Combs, aka P. Diddy, the founder of the Freak-Offs and the monstrous music
Freak-Offs.
mogul. We can't keep going back and forth for so long, or else a worldwide civil war may ensue. So I'm here to answer the question once and for all. I will be analyzing each pedophile into 5 categories:
He's going to
strength,
analyze.
speed, durability, intelligence, and abilities. Whoever is better in a specific category gets a point, and the man with the most points wins and is deemed as the strongest pedophile. This battle will be legendary. It will be talked about for years to come, and the victor will be remembered for the rest of the
JJK.
universe's lifespan. Let's first begin with the first category, strength.
Strength.
Looking at the two, Epstein is recorded at 6 foot, while Diddy is 5'10". However, we have seen video evidence of Diddy's physical capabilities, and we can see that this guy is no pushover. He is very violent and will not show anyone any
Yeah,
form
just
of
because you have
mercy.
the height advantage,
However,
it doesn't mean you're the
We
stronger
need to look at
man.
another form of power, influence and connections. You see, both of these men had very powerful connections, which in turn made them very powerful people. But while Diddy had many musicians and celebrities in his grasp,
can see
the
it that
influence
way.
and power Epstein exhibited is unmatched. As stated in my other Epstein video,
Epstein has
he
more
had connections
power,
to
in my
people
opinion.
all
If
around
we're
the world.
going that way,
and
then
some of
I
them were
think Epstein
very
is going to
powerful
be
figures in these
the
countries, such as
stronger
Putin.
one.
While we've
Hello,
never seen
Kokinori
Epstein fight
Maki.
personally, it is clear to me
Yeah, I just
that he has tons
graduated.
of power over everyone.
Oh my god,
so
is
even
that
though
Xi
it's close,
Jinping?
I'm gonna give strength to Epstein. Now, in terms of speed, this one isn't even a competition. Even though Epstein's feats of trafficking children onto his island undetected is
Diddy's
impressive,
faster
Diddy has
because
two
he's black.
advantages over his opponent. One, he is black.
You cannot outrun me! I am black!
But 2, and more importantly, is his control over oil. This oil is a huge advantage for Diddy, as he's able to reach blinding speeds. You can practically compare
Yeah,
his
he got
manipulation of
oil.
oil to a master waterbender in
It's
Avatar.
cool, right?
He could essentially
Yep.
cover his feet with oil and skate around like Shadow the Hedgehog. Now,
Alright, have a
Epstein
good
isn't
rest,
Fofo. Like I
this
mentioned
time.
before, he was able to transport tons of children and people onto his island undetected for many years. However,
No,
you
he
could
just
say
had
that he
stealth.
help from his powerful
That's not
allies,
speed.
which in turn
That's
would make this
stealth.
feat
He
more
got
of a
stealth.
strength feat rather than a speed feat. However, even if it were
Wait.
speed, Diddy still blitzes him anyway. Remember, Diddy is black, so he is naturally going to outspeed him regardless. In terms of speed, Diddy easily gets this point. Now, looking at durability, this one involves a little more research. Epstein was able to maintain his sex activities on his private island for decades, and while that is impressive, there's 2 fatal flaws when it comes to his durability. The first has to do with the fact that Epstein killed himself only 1 month after being arrested, and to me, this shows he had a fragile persona and character. He took the coward's way out, instead of dealing with all the punishments he was going to endure. And the second and more recent one has to do with
That
the
makes
files
sense,
that
but doesn't that mean that only he can kill himself? No, and no one else can?
were released. Now, on first glance, most, if not all, of these files are completely redacted.
It's
and you would
Kibului.
think this would be a great feat for Epstein.
Yeah.
However,
he's
the
still
redactions
being
have a massive
still in
problem.
prison, right?
It's not technically redacted. You could easily copy and paste the black text, paste it into Microsoft Word, and read everything. It's a false redaction. While it was initially durable, it crumbled very quickly. These 2 durability feats immediately bring down Epstein's chances. But for Diddy, it's the complete opposite. When he was caught and arrested, he didn't kill himself, immediately shifting the odds towards him. But his biggest saving grace is the oil once again.
The
You see,
oil!
his oil manipulation reminded me of Alvida in One Piece. her smooth fruit makes her body super slippery, causing attacks to simply slide off of her. This is very similar to Diddy's oil, as he could cover his whole body, and any attack Epstein would throw at him could just slide off. And because of this, I'm giving durability to Diddy. Now for intelligence, this one's an easy one. Even though Diddy is considered an OG for the king of the freaks, he isn't an OG as Epstein. Like I said before, Epstein was able to run his island for decades. And while Diddy hosted massive house parties, Epstein hosted island parties and was able to get away with it for many, many years. Diddy was also seen making some questionable decisions, especially regarding his actions when it came to the deaths of Tupac and Biggie, but because of this, without a doubt, Epstein has more intelligence over Diddy. But now, the score is 2-2, and there's only one more category left. Abilities.
What are their abilities?
With his many connections, he has the ability to harness their power as well, not to mention the money he has. This could come into play when it comes to flexing. However, with the amount of money Diddy has as a record label owner, that would be a non-factor. Epstein also has a redaction ability, which he could use to disable some of Diddy's attacks. While these redactions would be weak long-term, their short-term versatility would be amazing. And considering how much the files were redacted, this means that Epstein could spam the fuck out of this ability. But Epstein has one final trick up his sleeve, and that is harnessing the power of the island. This ability causes Epstein to absorb all the sins that were committed on the island to enter his final form. During this form, his strength, speed, and durability are all massively increased. His redactions also get stronger. However, this form is on a limit. Due to Epstein's fragile persona, he can only use this form for about a minute. When his form depletes, he needs to recharge before he can attack normally again. As for Diddy, he of course has his oil manipulation, but he can also play some of his music. When this happens, Epstein is stunned temporarily, because he needs to cover his ears to not listen to Diddy's terrible songs. He also has more durability and speech to his advantage, and this can go toe-to-toe with Epstein's island form. But when it comes to oil manipulation, Diddy can use it to form constructs and weapons to attack Epstein. However, due to Diddy's lower intelligence, he might feel compelled to shoot tons of oil at Epstein, which will lead to some openings. However, remember that Diddy's oil negates most, if not all, of Epstein's physical attacks by coating his body with oil. And even though redaction could stop short bursts of oil, if Diddy were to use his oil beam blast, it could cause some serious trouble to Epstein. Diddy could also pretty easily blitz Epstein, as their speed is only on the same level when Epstein is in his final form. But Diddy could also use his abundance of oil to stall Epstein. On top of that, Diddy could also use his secret technique, the Oil Diddy Party, where he summons a giant mansion entirely made out of oil and traps Epstein inside of there. Not only would Epstein have a hard time getting out, but he could also drown in all of the oil. While this fight would be extremely close, as these two men are very similar,
is there a limit though? Just
due
like
to the counters he
like
has,
this island
I
ability.
think the point to abilities goes to Diddy.
I love this game!
I see.
So with all that being said, after analyzing the two men side by side, based on their strength, speed, durability, intelligence, and abilities, the winner, and the de facto strongest pedophile in the universe, is Sean Combs, aka P. Diddy. The strongest pedophile of today beats the strongest pedophile of the past. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
The strongest pedophile of today versus the strongest pedophile in history. Wild Hunt? It's the Wild Hunt. How wild?
Who make up the Wild Hunt.
The
If you've
Wild
managed to
Hunt.
escape to tell the tale, that is. Stories of the Wild Hunt appear all through Western and Northern Europe, each tale sporting its unique quirks. Sometimes the riders are heroes, devils, ghosts, or even elves. They're sometimes malevolent forces who abduct the innocent, or they're tricksters pulling the unsuspecting into their fold. And in some stories, they just piss off Geralt of Rivia. But one thing remains constant. These Bachian huntsmen and their howling dogs take victims. So tonight, around our
Genshin
campfire...
reference? Project Moon reference? Speaking of Genshin, I should watch this. I should watch this trailer. Oh my god, she's barefooted. Colombina on strings. Man, this is awesome. This is so cool. Oh god, this is so cool. Oh no. No, it's the wild hunt. Where is it? I think people love Colombina. Wasn't there a guy who was begging me to show my feet in chat one time? I would do it for a red super chat. Oh my god, this is awesome! Someone with a Senko picture? Yeah, he was spamming chat. And it got annoying. Nice. Oh, there's there more. Wait, she opened her eyes? Oh my god, Colombina opened her eyes! Colombina on strings. That's so cool, man. That was so nice. Yeah, that was beautiful. Speaking of, I should do my dailies. That string part is a Lucifer reference? Lucifer? Is this my last stream? Nope. I'm just saying that I graduated. Look. I'm gonna show you my diploma. I graduate as a YouTuber. No, I quit things. Not in a I think the term graduation as a means of retirement is only for VTubers. Yahoo! No. Okay, who should I build? I should probably build him. I think Yanfei is the way. Let's probably change this to... Oh.
今回はお前の名で戦略を入れておいたぞ。
まさか用もなく呼んだわけじゃないよね。
経費旅行
Man, I love Kirara. Do you guys like Kirara? I like Kirara. This ain't it. It's a glaze lily. Also have to get the limited or the horse skin. Oh right, how do I get that? How do you get the horse skin? For my Irumen. Irumen! Oh, there. Got him. Graduation stream, yeah. No, I got all the glazed lilies. Let's see if I can upgrade my Shinkyu. Is this last stream? No. It's not. I was assumed this is Nem's last stream. No, it's just my graduation. I just graduated from school. Oh, kaya damage with this. Yay! You wanna check my Hutao build? Sure. Okay, so my weapon is Dragon's Bane. I still haven't upgraded it. I still need to look for the moaning girls. And for the artifacts, I'm using Marich's Hunter since I like doing a charge attack. I use charge attack for her yeah, I'm doing charge attacks. When current HP increases or decreases, crit rate will be increased by 12%. Since I have Farina, and I'm not sure if I'll still be using Shinkyu. But I think it's fine. Most Huta mains use Witch Crimson. I think this set is fine. Since I don't really have good artifacts for them. Maybe I'll farm I might farm for it, but who knows. Look, I got 32% crit damage in this one. Yeah, I have Farina, so I'm using Marichisi Hunter. I might equip this on another Pyro character though. I'm almost there! Now I can get Mona. What is this? Which is homework? Should I do my homework? What should I do today? You guys wanna play with me? Might play Mobile Legends. Wanna play Mobile Legends? I'm gonna be playing all the games I played. So I can invite a character. I see. Or maybe you're playing schedule 1. I'm gonna play another game though. I'm gonna play Limbus while yapping. How about you, Cookie Norimaki? Are you in college? When are you graduating? Or have you already graduated?
Limbus Company.
Limbus Company. Na, 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 na.
밤이 되었지만 퇴근할 수.
Let's go gambling. No. Okay, that's good enough. Do you guys plan on pulling for Columbina if she's on her banner? I think I saw a trailer of a Columbina gameplay. There's a gameplay for Columbina. I think I'm gonna pull her. I'm gonna pull for her. I'm gonna save for it. Actually, you're out of Primos. Just when is it coming though? Is it the next banner? The next 2 banners? Is it coming soon? I'm gonna check how many Primos I have left. Should be rerunning frequently. Yeah, I would guess. I should search for banner trailers. I got 5 Acquaint Fates. How many do I own? Iricharu no Oni-san. Ooh.
お兄さんが病気になった
イリチャールのお姉さんが看病して Oh my god, I'm lagging! Uh-oh!
お客さんが1人、2人、3人
Okay, I'm back. I think I'm back. So I have... What's this? I got Lewis, Shine of the Depths. I got 59 Intertwined Fates. That's 59. Not cry hot dog. Dude, I want hot dogs. Nice. Yep, we're so back. I want not cry hot dogs. There, not great hot dogs. We need some flour, and some sausage. Right now. Now I'm craving for hot dogs. Should I eat hot dogs? Wait, I actually haven't had dinner yet. I'm gonna get some food. I'll be back. Look what they have. We're eating. What's Skyline Chili Hot Dog? Let me search. What's this?
Come with me to get a three-way, which sounds so much dirtier than it actually is. You cannot visit Cincinnati without eating at Skyline Chili. It's a rule. Here's what you need to know. Number 1, it's Greek chili, not Texas chili. Number 2, you eat it over spaghetti with cheese, and it's called a three-way. If you add beans or onions, it's a four-way. Number 3, you don't twirl the spaghetti. You cut it with a fork and shovel it in. Number 4, you need to wear a bib. It's messy. Number 5, it's an acquired taste. For years, I wasn't a fan, and then one day I woke up and loved it. Have you ever tried Cincinnati chili? Tell me what you think. Come with me to get a three-way, which sounds so much dirtier than it.
Skyline time. Here we are in Cincinnati trying the famous Skyline chili. We've got a cheese dog and chili on spaghetti. I don't know what the hell goes on in Ohio. We're gonna try it. First bite, no hot sauce. Bun is soggy, falling through my hands. Casey thinks it's not gonna be good. I think it's gonna be delicious. Oh, there's a hot dog. Okay. Let's try some spaghetti and chili. We got great drippage right there. If that's what you're looking for, it's what you're getting. It's not bad. I wouldn't say that spaghetti came straight from Italy. Skyline chili is a 5.0. It's as mid as it comes. Skyline chili. What's your favorite part? When we get to leave.
It's an acquired taste.
Skyline time. Here we are in Cincinnati trying the famous Skyline chili. We've got a cheese dog and chili on spaghetti. I don't know what the hell goes on in Ohio. We're
This one, right?
Chili is to Cincinnati what In-N-Out Burger is to California. People grew up on it, they're obsessed with it to this day, so when in Cincinnati, we gotta check out the chili.
It's in Ohio. Have you ever been to Ohio?
So because it's our first time at Skyline Chili, we had to order one of everything. All right, time to put this place to the test. And my stomach.
They put spaghetti cheese and everything.
The
And also the
ingredients of the chili, to be honest with you, I couldn't tell you. Because when we bought our franchise, they told us, you'll never figure it out. I was told one person knows half and the other person knows the other half. And they don't know each other.
Seriously?
I just like the food, I like the atmosphere. It's a good place to eat. I've been coming to Skyline most of my life.
I like to come here because their food's great and it's always fun to come here.
It's fun to come here.
People like coming in all the time because they know everybody. Pretty much everybody comes in at lunchtime. The waitresses know their orders before they even sit down.
We come here like twice a week. This is our after-school hangout.
The reason for me to own a Skyline Chili because it's fun. I mean, it's a remarkable experience to bring the customers in.
Would you like to eat this? I would love to try this actually. Wait, let me get more food. I'll be back. Also need water. I'm a foodie YouTuber. I'm gonna make more videos of me eating. Would you guys like me to do mukbang videos? What do you think? Crowns. Crowns? Huh? Anyways. I would love to do mukbang content, but what do you guys think? Should I try doing mukbang content? Should it like a mukbang stream maybe?
Then they're like family. I mean, our employees are great.
Korean noodles.
I could even take some back.
They're
to
so
Europe with me.
spicy, like really spicy. Like I would eat a lot of meat while watching pita videos. So what do you guys think?
Cows, pigs, chickens, deer.
Tight for eggs, and that's a lot of chickens being raised for food around the country. and eventually, all of them need to be killed. In Australia, around 500,000 chickens are slaughtered every day. That requires dozens of slaughterhouses, each killing thousands of chickens every hour. Australia's largest chicken slaughterhouse alone kills 2 million chickens a week. So how does the chicken industry handle the enormous task of killing such a large number of animals?
You killed a chicken before, sir.
Most meat chickens are killed at only 7 weeks of age. For layer hens, it can be closer to 18 months old, the average age at which they stop laying enough eggs to be profitable to the egg industry. To discuss how these chickens are killed, we need to understand the language that the animal agriculture industry uses. Processing is the term used to describe turning living animals into meat. Stunning refers to rendering animals unconscious before they are killed. Slaughterhouses use 2 main processes to kill chickens: electric stunning and gas chamber stunning.
They're getting stunned!
Electric stunning begins with the chickens arriving at the slaughterhouse packed in transport crates.
I'm actually eating pork though. Let's watch pork. What happened? It just died? Oh, there, pita.
Do you see any difference between these 2 videos? Probably not. Nevertheless, the Initiative for Animal Welfare wants you to believe that the animals on the left are benefiting from improved housing conditions. PETA Germany's investigation into farms that claim to adhere to the Initiative for Animal Welfare demonstrate once again that animals on those farms lead a life just as miserable as animals on other farms. Labels like this one began to appear in supermarkets throughout Germany. The initiative, which was implemented by the farming...
Livestock pigs shouldn't be treated poorly though, since they can affect the quality of meat. Quality of meat is important. So watch someone butcher pork.
My name is Brian Mayer.
I'm a butcher, educator, and writer. Today we're here at Wybrook Farms where we're going to break down a half a pig into cuts that you would see at your local butcher shop. So the first thing that we're going to do is we remove the leaf lard. Leaf lard is the most neutral of all fats, which means it doesn't have a lot of taste to it. Traditionally, it would be used in things like pie crust and stuff like that before the advent of shortening. So right here, I'm just kind of removing a bit of the flank section. This is just sort of a preliminary step. We'll come back later in terms of removing the sirloin section, but that just kind of gets it out of the way and also makes it a little bit easier to pull the tenderloin off. So along with the leaf lard, one of the first things we'll do is also remove the kidney. Kidneys are wonderful. I usually grind them with my grind and put them into sausage. So here I just follow along the lumbar vertebrae right to where it turns into the sacral vertebrae and right into the H-bone. And I just follow along a very natural seam. And you can very easily pull off the tenderloin once you sever those first connections. It almost comes off by hand. So here we're going to remove the shoulder section. For our purposes today, I would...
Wild boar? How to survive scary wild boar attacks.
Before we dive into today's episode, subscribe to our new channel called The Bushes Move, and a big beast charges out. What are you going to do? Here's how to survive a wild boar attack. Wild boars look a bit like domestic pigs, but they have longer legs and dark hair, and some of them can weigh up to 136 kilograms or more.
What do they taste like,
They
though?
prefer to live in deciduous forests, but recently, they've also started invading cities and trashing urban areas in Europe while scrounging for food. And if you get in the way of their food, they can come after you instead. How fast can wild boars run? How many humans do they kill each year? And why is it so important to stay on your feet during an attack? A wild boar's diet is about 90% vegetation and 10% animal matter. And although it's very unlikely, they will eat a human if they're very hungry and have no other choice. Although they rarely attack humans, they kill up to 7 people each year. Here's how to survive if a wild boar attacks you. Step 1. Control your pets. If you like walking your dog in bushy, rural areas, stay alert. Barking can upset a wild boar and cause an attack. In 2020, a man in Montgomery, Texas woke up around 4 a.m. because his 2 dogs were barking. When the man went to see what was going on, his spotlights revealed a wild hog. An invisible fence protected the dogs when the wild hog tried to attack them. Then the animal charged him. So the man ran behind this house to hide. The hog thought he went inside, began slamming the house's back door, and broke the hinges off. The man shot the hog in the heart with his crossbow. Step 2. Run. If you see a wild boar approaching from a distance, try not to disrupt it and just run away. If the boar is at a medium distance, back away slowly and don't make any sudden moves. But if you have already provoked a boar and it's nearby, running away might not work. Some boars can run up to 48 kilometers per hour. That's faster than Usain Bolt.
Damn.
Step 3.
That's
Climb
fast.
up high. Try to get up a tree or a large boulder. Wild boars have climbed out of pig traps with walls up to 1.8 meters high, so climbing up at least 2 meters should keep you safe. Then try to stay still and wait for the boar to go away. Climb down quietly, and if possible, go in the opposite direction to the boar. Step 4. Fight hard. If you can't escape and have to do battle, stand your ground and fight with all your strength.
Let's
and
go!
anything
Let's
within
fight!
reach. If you have a gun or weapon, aim to kill the boar.
The edit
because
of the
it won't
boar
give you
running
a
with
second
Usain
chance.
Bolt.
If you don't
You
have
know
a
what's
weapon,
silly?
grab anything you can, including rocks, a tree branch, or your camping gear. Step 5. Don't fall. It's crucial to stay on your feet. If you fall, you risk the boar's tusks stabbing you in the gut, arms, head, or neck. If the beast lunges at you, try sidestepping to avoid its sharp tusks. Step 6. Leave ASAP. Wild boar attacks may only last for a minute, so keep fighting until the mauling stops. If you manage to hurt the boar, don't attack it again. It might even fight harder if it thinks its life is in danger. And if the boar backs off, don't wait to see if it comes back. Leave the area immediately. Step 7. Get first aid.
Bring a Komodo dragon in a fair fight. What a survival hunter attack! Remember, if you go to the woods, always have a friend who is slower than you. Oh my god. He's the bait. The bait! What?
You're born in 14th century England. Your family lives in a house that smells of sweat, especially pious pretty ones, and in marriage, with some even being your father's age. Your father too would love to have one less mouth to feed, but in 14th century England, everybody is trying to survive. And in your case, the suitors are trying to use marriage as an excuse to extort a significant dowry from your father. Your father laughs and curses them out, obviously drunk. They leave, but never for long. Then one day, your father hears that the local convent is taking in new nuns. The church visits, reminding him that the convent accepts girls as gifts to God, especially pious pretty ones. Within a week, your father makes his choice. The church promises him enough support for the winter.
Now. Do you remember the boss, the mini boss in Genshin? You know, the big boar, the boar? I forgot what. I think that was in Dragon Spine.
Enough support that he asks if they need more girls. He signs your name on a parchment you never see.
Yeah, the Dragon Spine boss.
The day you're taken, they shear your hair before a crowd. You tear up as your locks fall to the dirt, like pieces of your life separating from you.
Oh no.
Women murmur blessings. Men smirk while your mother cries silently in the crowd. You're taken to the convent, and it looks peaceful from the outside. White stone, a tidy courtyard, smoke curling from the kitchen chimney. They give you sets of clothes called a habit.
The King of Dragon
Safe to say,
yeah.
It'll stick to you like a bad habit. You expect a welcome of quiet prayers and gentle sisters, maybe even the warmth of shared faith. Instead, the doors close behind you like a jail gate. Your first morning in the convent begins with the bell at 4 a.m. The sound cleaves your dreams in half. A novice kicks your palate and whispers, "Up. If you're late, she'll make you kneel on salt." You learn quickly who she is. The abbess, a woman carved from frost and scripture, who believes obedience grows only where comfort dies. That same day, you scrub floors until your fingers bleed, cold stones sucking heat from your bones. Meals are bowls of thin gruel, always cold, always too little. You watch priests and seminarians across the courtyard eating warm bread, salted meat, winter pears. One passes you as he blesses your labor, but never lifts a hand to help. He calls it sacrifice. You call it hunger. In the abbey, the elder nuns enforce silence with zeal. One pulls your ear until it tears because you breathe too loudly during prayer. Another confiscates the extra crust a kitchen girl quietly handed you. Gluttony, she scolds.
Gluttony.
Even as her own robes bulge with stolen comforts. The hierarchy becomes clear. Abbess at the top, elder nuns below her, novices at the bottom. And you beneath even them, a charity offering from a drunken father, a girl marked as trouble, simply for arriving unwanted. Your days soon blur into ritualized exhaustion, kneeling until your knees bruise purple, fasting until you see stars, scrubbing footprints you didn't leave, confessing sins you didn't commit. One night, while lying on straw that smells of mold, you whisper a question you don't dare ask aloud.
How do I
this
escape?
God's will? Or just human cruelty dressed in holy robes? You don't know yet, but your body is already learning the answer. Years pass, and you turn 15. And just when you thought things couldn't get worse, a decree comes from Rome. The abbess gathers everyone in the refectory to read the Pope's ruling. Strict enclosure, the new law of Christendom. Nuns are to be sealed from the world, to prevent temptation, to preserve purity, to protect the brides of Christ.
The brides of
No
Christ.
leaving the convent, no touching the outside world, no family, no windows that open fully, and no wandering in the orchard without permission. The older nuns bow their heads in acceptance. The younger ones look like candles snuffed out. And you? You just feel something inside you wither. In the nunnery, the air grows still. Girls begin to whisper that other convents across Europe are rebelling. Some
Let's
trying
go,
to
let's
escape.
rebel! We're gonna rebel.
Then you hear the stories. A nun in York, Joan of Leeds, faked her death and made a dummy of her own body so she could flee to a man she loved. Another nun ran off with her lover wearing his cloak. Another stripped off her habit at the gate and vanished into the night. Their stories spread like illicit scripture among the novices. You meet one such rebel in the making, Sister Eleanor, barely older than you, teeth always clenched from holding back tears. She confesses that her family lied to get rid of her. Her calling was forged by her brother to avoid splitting the inheritance. She wants out, not for lust, not for sin, just for air. You promise to help her. The next night, you distract the porter while she slips out wearing a laywoman's gown smuggled from the laundry. You pray she makes it farther than the ones who were caught. She does. The next morning, the abbess calls you forward. She knows. They always know. They accuse you of aiding sin, corrupting holiness, endangering souls. Your punishment is public. Fasting, whipping, and kneeling on cold stone until your legs tremble. As the rod cracks your back, you think back to your actions and wonder if it was worth it. Not about helping Eleanor. You'd do that again in a heartbeat. Your question is to yourself. Was it worth it to stay for your father's sake? You know that if you had run, the convent won't keep their end of the deal anymore. So you look at the barred windows and realize, escape is a miracle. Survival is the punishment. Soon they decide whipping isn't enough. The abbess places a wooden scourge in your shaking hands and orders you to finish the punishment yourself. Strike until the sin leaves you, she says. You try once, twice, but the sisters surrounding you chant harder, and soon the blows land without rhythm, without breath, without mercy. The leather cuts your shoulders, then your arms, then your thighs. Warm blood blooms through your habit, sticking cloth to skin. You collapse twice. They haul you upright. A penitent must stand, the abbess reminds you. By the time you fall for the last time, you no longer feel pain, just ringing emptiness. And in that hollow space, the truth finally breaks through.
We died.
None of this is God. These are men's rules, men's punishments, men's invented sins. Your body is merely the altar on which they prove their authority. And as you think they'll haul you upright again, a priest arrives, robes rustling like a judge. You think he'll increase your penance. Instead, he kneels, lifts your chin, and murmurs that he will intercede on your behalf. He then pulls the abbess to the side as they whisper. You don't know what he says, but before long, the abbess stomps away. The priest looks at you and then smiles, telling you that everything has been settled. You are soon hauled off for your wounds to be treated. Fever, torn skin, and bruised ribs keep you in the infirmary for weeks. It takes you a month to finally walk again. When you get out, you get a message that the priest wants to see you. So you go to his quarters in the rectory to thank him for his help. But when you see him, you have a feeling that your thanks isn't what he wants. He moves closer.
No.
You mutter an apology and move to leave. But he pins you to the wall,
Oh no.
telling you he wants more. It is at this moment you realize that his mercy came with a price. You learn then, in this holy prison, salvation is just another word for possession. You resist at first, hands stiffen, head down. But he reminds you of your scars from punishment. So you freeze. And then you obey. One by one, your habit gets stripped away. You tell yourself that it's nothing, that it'll end. But a sharp jolt of pain makes you scream. And you just can't help counting every second as the act transpires. When he's done, you want to curse at him.
Oh my
but
god.
his glare makes your voice falter. So you just whimper that his action was against the church.
That's true though.
And he says with conviction, I am the church, and assigns you to himself for counsel. The longer the priest keeps you under his guidance, the more you see the convent's true anatomy. Not a house of God, but a machine built on fear, money, and secrecy. While he summons you under the guise of spiritual correction.
It's true though. Being forced to do that. Being forced to do that. The only thing on your mind is hoping, wishing that it will all come to pass. It will all end soon. It will all end quickly, and then you
forcing obedience through threats and bruised warnings.
And then you count how much time has passed.
The abbess's eyes toward you sharpens into open hostility. Not because she wishes to protect you, but because you have become a liability. A girl marked by a priest's interest threatens her control, her hierarchy, her delicate arrangement with the men who fund the convent. You learn quickly how power flows here. The abbess, who preaches piety in the mornings, negotiates land agreements in the afternoons, manipulating donations, leveraging noble families, and hiding debts behind layers of ritual. The same cloister that preaches enclosure opens its door wide when wealthy nobles arrive. They treat the convent like a private lodge, bringing servants, feasts, and gossip. Some stay for weeks, their presence disrupting the silence rule entirely. And still, the abbess bows to them, smiling through the incense smoke. It is in these moments, carrying wine, cleaning after noble banquets, listening from corners, that you learn how many girls around were also victims to him. Even some elder nuns. Your own suffering at the priest's hands becomes a secret everyone pretends not to know. The abbess resents you for it. The priest insists your silence proves devotion, and other nuns avoid your eyes, not out of cruelty, but fear. They know what happens to girls who draw the wrong kind of notice in a place where sin is whatever powerful men say it is. For the next few months, your life becomes a routine of abuse and loneliness. The routine breaks with a faint sickness one morning. Nothing alarming at first. Hunger and exhaustion has ruled your body for years, so weakness is familiar. But when your belly begins to swell, your breath catches in your throat. You know immediately whose shadow hangs over you, and you know the convent would never believe the truth. Whispers spread before you even understand what they are saying. Novices stare at your midsection. Older nuns cross themselves as if warding off a curse. The abbess summons you with a look that could flay flesh from bone. A child, she says, circling you like a judge at sentencing. Proof of your corruption. You try to speak, to plead your innocence, but she silences you. You look around and see that she isn't alone. The priest behind it all now stands beneath the crucifix among the judges. His expression is smooth, holy, untouched. He lifts a hand toward the other judges. She invites temptation, he says. And that's all it takes. The narrative is sealed. Your body becomes a courtroom, and your baby is evidence of a crime against you the convent doesn't want to acknowledge. The next Sunday, they drag you before the villagers gathered for Mass. bells toll as though announcing an execution. They force you to
We're gonna
kneel
get
on
killed.
the stone steps, belly heavy, knees burning. The priest demands your confession. You deny wrongdoing. He demands it again and again. At last, with the crowd watching, you break. Not because you lied, but because truth has no use here. You repeat the sins they feed you: lust, pride, sorcery, disobedience. Gasps rickle through the congregation like applause. Then comes the sentence: banishment, excommunication, erasure. You go back home since you have nowhere else to go. But your father slams the door when you beg for shelter. You shame us, he slurs. You earned this. With nothing but disgrace clinging to your skin, you step back into the world. Not free, just discarded. A woman condemned simply for surviving the sins of a bad man. You go to the outskirts. It is the only place that doesn't care if you stay or not. It is scattered of shacks, broken carts, and people society spits out like rotten gruel. Months later, you give birth alone in the outskirts, in a drafty hut made of stolen boards and mud. You scream into straw as the contractions hit you like stones so the village won't hear. One after another, you persevere alone, as there is no midwife, no sister, no mother to guide you. Just you, the straw pallet, and the sharp memory of the medical lessons forced into you at the convent. Lessons meant for tending the sick, not bringing life into the world. When your baby finally slips into your trembling hands, purple and slick with blood, you press him to your chest and whisper the only blessing you still believe in: live, even if the world hates you. You raise your son here, far from church bells and judgmental stares. Every day after that is survival. You steal scraps, gather herbs, barter labor for stale bread. You realize raising your son is hard. Harder than the convent, harder than exile. He grows fast. He's also always hungry, always curious, always watching the world that rejects him. You teach him everything you know: how to boil water before drinking, how to mend torn skin, how to run when men grow cruel. Years pass like this, rough and graceless. You're 27 when the whispers start. Talks of the plague. First in the city, then in the villages, then creeping along the roads. Farmers bar their doors. Monks flee their posts. Dogs starve beside dead masters. The world collapses in weeks. You try to shield your son, rationing food, boiling herbs, praying old prayers you don't believe. But the fever finds you anyway.
Oh no.
Your joints swell.
We're gonna
Your
die.
skin darkens. Your breath wheezes. You know the signs. You've tended to the dying before. He cries at your bedside, begging you to stay awake. You tell him to leave you and not come near you. You fear he will catch the plague too. He never listens. Then one morning,
it's the
you see a
plague.
small black swelling blooming
Oh
on his
no.
neck, and your heart breaks in two. You hold him close, even as illness gnaws your lungs. You say your last prayer as a whisper into his hair: survive. Then one morning, your lungs simply stop fighting. You die quietly. No miracle. No candlelit vigil. By nightfall, the plague cart comes. The collectors don't ask your name. They don't care that you once belonged to the convent, or that your life was chewed apart by vows you never chose. They lift you by your wrists and ankles, toss you onto stiff bodies already buzzing with flies. Your head strikes a stranger's ribs. No one notices. You are rolled through the village you were exiled from.
Oh, but the son, what
past
happened to
doors
the
that
child?
never opened for you. The cart rattles to a mass pit. There, they dump all of you like rubbish. No shroud, No prayer, no marker, just a mass pit of decomposing victims of the Black Death. Centuries turn, your name dissolves, your story thins to nothing. In the archives, monks copy hymns praising holy maidens, obedient nuns, and radiant virgins. Historians celebrate abbesses who managed estates, anchoresses who chose their walls, mystics whose visions became literature.
You returned
But
from the
not
dead.
you.
Welcome back to the
Never
show.
Your agony lives only
I'm
in the
watching about
silences,
medieval nuns.
in the gaps between monastery records, in the unspoken truth behind enclosure laws, as unrecorded screams. In the end, your life becomes what the church preferred women to be, absent. And your son? I guess we'll never know.
Oh no, what happened to our son? That was fun. What do you guys think? Should I become a nun? Should I start working for the church? Anyways, I've been streaming for 2 hours now. Yeah, what a jolly outro after a depressing video. Such a depressing video. Anyways, I should end the stream now. I have work. I did not extend my day off to tomorrow, so I still have work. I have to go to work in like a few like 8 hours. No, 7 hours. Did I just reviewed? I hope